Yo, what's up, everybody? Step 2. Okay, bro, no vid for this on Thursday morning for y'all, man. Breaking news, man. Breaking news, man. Okay, the former NFL wide receiver, Hitman Ruggs III was in the project the family of the victim, that he had killed. Uh, yeah, I did video it's about him a couple years ago to he was involved in a car crash, back on time turning one until he had killed as a female, that was on Tina. So I think she was driving got the car, how dude Russ had crashed into her, and how she I think she died in an incident. Until I think he was involved in type of a DUI crash, until he was driving too fast on the road, and how I think killing her, and it's a wrestling one too. I think he did so I think he got sentenced to do I think he's in prison back around time 23. So so I think he pled guilty to for charge, and how he pled guilty for killing her, and how she got killed. I think Tina. So I think the woman name was Tina Tinter. So I think her dog was killed too in the whole incident back around November 2021. And so I think he so I read the whole information. So so I believe that's your project the family of the victim. That he died, and so I think he said he sorry to the family of the victim. I said they got killed in the whole incident that happened back 4 years ago, to where I think he was driving too fast in the road. How I think he was yeah. I think I don't know. I believe he was I think drinking driving. So yeah, I believe he was drinking driving. How he just had got killed in the whole incident, and but I don't know. I believe he doing 10 years in prison for this type of crime, but I don't know. I feel like this thing can happen to where I think things can happen to where NFL player can get himself involved in a lot of stuff. They involving drugs, DUI charges, and stuff things that can affect his career. But I feel like he's doing 10 years for this type of crime. So I'm gonna do this type of all clip for y'all. So make sure you comment in, strive for peace. I'm out here. Take care and peace.
He's a former Raiders wide receiver, Henry Ruggs, publicly apologized now to the family of the woman he killed in a car crash nearly 4 years ago. He's on special release right now from prison and spoke at this local Hope for Prisoners event just last night. He issued an apology to the family of Tina Tintor, who he killed while driving drunk in a sports car and speeding on November 2nd in 2021.
One that I wish I can turn back the hands of time. I would love for them to meet the real Henry Ruggs, and not the one that was escaping from something. I sincerely apologize for not only being a part of that situation, but the fact that, not to take a shot at you, but the fact that my face is always in the news. My face is always in the newspaper, so they have to constantly be reminded of the situation, be reminded of me, and see, those memories have to continue to rise.
Ruggs is a former first-round draft pick with our Raiders, as he was driving more than 150 miles per hour when he crashed into Tina Tintor and her dog Maxwell. They were driving near Rainbow Boulevard and Spring Valley Parkway. He pled guilty back in May of 2023 to felony DUI causing death and misdemeanor vehicular manslaughter, and he's currently serving that prison sentence of 3 to 10 years right now, and obviously out on release and transit.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I had discovered that he is I think off release right now. Until I think he I seen the video where he was speaking at a type of type of event. So I don't know. I think he was trying to talk about what caused the incident. Went on to we driving too fast on the road, and how killing this female on the screen. But I don't know. I feel like he's I think he's from here though. Yeah, he from I said Montgomery, but he was a known NFL star at the time, and but I feel like it's kind of sad to where I think the family of the victim is I think that's even I don't know. I guess the family of the victim is sad to see that I guess the daughter is not even, I think he's not even here no more, to where she had died in a car crash. And I said due to the accident, how he ended up, I think, drinking driving the road, and how he ended up killing her and stuff. But I feel like I don't know, I think that dude, Human Rush the third was was a good dude, but he just I said got caught up in the whole crashes and then the cause life of this female, how she got killed, and how I think going to jail for 15 years for the type of crash that happened. But I feel like that people should be careful about driving drunk on the road, man, because you can lose your life by driving drunk on the road or causing death of somebody else in the process. And but I feel like the dude Human Rush, I think you should try to apologize to the family of the victim. I said they had got killed by his actions, and how it actually caused the family grief and stuff. But I feel like Human Rush, I think he is I think Phil Star that had lost everything at the time, and how the thing happened that was like 4 years ago to where this crime happened. But I feel like people should be careful about things to do, because you can cause a type of major effect on people's lives. Especially if you're a popular NFL star, or someone to play football, someone who's a star. Means that people should be careful about the actions, the choices they make in life. Because choices can affect your own career. Choices can affect your own life too. But you gotta be careful about things you do, because you can risk your own life to do something they cause your own 20 minutes of basically of your own actions, and how you can how things can can turn different way, or how things can turn bad. But I think I don't know, I think he's still serving time, or I think he's still probably out there on release program or something to speak at some events, to the kids and stuff, or to family who, I don't know, I guess lost loved ones to anything. But I feel like this dude, here in story, man, I guess he is a dude that had lost everything due to I saw what he did, and how he had caused the life of of the family. As a victim who died, and so I passed out P too. Tina such a name. So she's the female. That got killed. The dog was killed in a crash too. So how the dude on the screen had lost, got him killed. By driving too drunk on the road. Somewhere like Vegas area to where they was speeding, drunk, and how he was, wasn't stopping the car. So I think he was driving, but I feel he was driving drunk on the road to where killing this female who had died, so I passed that P to the victim. So, but your light coming in, strives with peace. I'm out here. Take care and peace.